Canelo Alvarez, the WBA and WBC middleweight champion of the world, will attempt to win a world title in a third weight class here in Madison Square Garden when he faces WBA super middleweight champion Rocky Fielding from Liverpool, England. The fight will take place Saturday, December 15th, once again here at Madison Square Garden. This will be the first time that Canelo will fight at MSG here in New York City, and this will also be the U.S. debut for Rocky Fielding and his first defense of the WBA super middleweight title. And how do you watch the event? Well, it will stream on DAZN.
Obviously for us, it's a major day today, historic news, and we're very happy to be sharing it with all of you. You know, obviously, live sports is undergoing an enormous change at the moment. And us at Golden Boy, we took a major step towards that change by finalizing a deal with the sports streaming leader in the world, DAZN. So we're very excited about that. Canelo will start a new era of sports with having his next 11 fights with DAZN. You can watch them on DAZN exclusively. Obviously for Canelo, this is historic as well. He will now be, he's got the richest guaranteed contract in sports history. So that's very exciting for him. As part of the deal, Golden Boy Promotions will host up to 10 events per year on DAZN. The DAZN Golden Boy deal includes large production elements. Oscar De La Hoya will serve as executive producer for all the live fights Golden Boy will be doing with the with DAZN. Yes, Canelo. A couple of other notes. The live production will be a collaboration between DAZN and Golden Boy Media and Entertainment. That's Oscar's in-house production team. We are committed to making the sport as accessible as possible and affordable for all the fans.
You know, we joined up with DAZN, who are our biggest global boxing partners, a few months ago. And when we give you our commitment, we give you our heart, we give you our blood. And we had a mission to make sure that the DAZN platform would work and be a success. As always in boxing, there were the naysayers, they were the doubters, there were the people that were trying to, you know, poo-poo this project. Would we get the big stars? We launched the platform with Anthony Joshua, the unified heavyweight champion of the world, the first show being live on DAZN. And now, through Golden Boy and DAZN, they bring Canelo Alvarez to the DAZN platform as well. This is a game changer for the sport of boxing, for the landscape of the boxing, and the way that boxing fans digest content. You have a huge price point for pay-per-view in this country, and the great news for fight fans is things are about to change. And now with the likes of Anthony Joshua and Canelo on DAZN, the whole game is about to change. And congratulations to you guys for making this deal. When we met in LA last week, not only did we have a great steak, but we both shared our passion for changing boxing and providing great content and price point for boxing fans in the US. On to this fight, and it's a wonderful opportunity for Rocky Fielding. He did his own thing, he always kept patient. He traveled to Germany to win the WBA Super Middleweight Championship of the world. He's always boxed everyone that's been put in front of him. And this is a golden opportunity for him. He comes into the ring as a defending champion, but he's also blessed with an opportunity to box at one of the most special venues, not just in boxing, but in sporting arenas across the world, and to fight an all-time great pound-for-pound fighter like Canelo Alvarez. For those that don't know about Rocky Fielding, you don't have to worry about him turning up on December 15th. You don't have to worry about him trying to win this fight. You don't have to worry about him not giving 110%, not giving his heart and soul to defend that title that he proudly won in Germany just a few months ago. So, you see the size difference? They both have big hearts. But I promise you, this young man from Liverpool will do everything he can to defend his world title successfully on December 15th at Madison Square Gardens.
Yeah, thanks for having us. We're privileged to be in such a arena, the Mecca of boxing, Madison Square Garden, and the opportunity to share a ring with a great fighter like Canelo Alvarez. you know, we're under no illusions that this is a tough ask. It's a big job on our hands, but I believe I've got the right sort of fighter in my hands in Rocky Fielding, who's he's got massive self-belief. He's got a lot of attributes which we believe will cause Canelo Alvarez problems, and there's a lot of questions what need to be asked from Canelo's point of view. You know, he's never boxed at super middleweight. He's never fought somebody who's the size of Rocky Fielding and who's got the awkwardness of Rocky. So, so you know, Rocky's been on a long path. He's had a few little setbacks along the way, but all those moments have took him to this point in time. And I believe that him winning the world title in Germany has given him confidence, and it's given him that springboard and platform to come onto this stage today. So I'm proud of him. I'm proud of all the lads in the gym. We've got a great camp at the minute, and it just seems to be going from strength to strength. And I believe that 15th of December, we're going to get the biggest win that the gym's ever had.
Thank you, Jamie. And of course, to hear from the main man now, boxing takes you to some extraordinary places, and to see Rocky Fielding pressing the bell and opening the New York Stock Exchange this morning was something that I think his mum and dad would never have expected him to see. And it's great to see him on this stage, great to see him in these kind of environments as a world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the current WBA super middleweight champion of the world from Liverpool, Rocky Fielding.
Thanks for having me. Thanks to Matchroom and Eddie, Golden Boy Promotions and the team, Canelo, for the opportunity. Yeah, like Eddie said, I fought a few months back, July. You know, big ask to me to go over to Germany to win a world title. Everyone ripped me off, no one gave me a chance. I went there believing I could do it. I got the win. It took 5 rounds. And I was happy. So I've worked so hard all my life to get to the world stage. I've won that. Now I'm fighting, you know, the biggest name, the biggest star in boxing at Madison Square Garden. It's every fighter's dream to fight at Madison Square Garden. You know, and I'm here. I've worked so hard all my life for it, and I'm coming here. I'm stripping everything away, the big hype, you know, the big Madison Square Garden. I know how elite fighter Canelo is. I respect him. I've watched him over the years, his career. So I just take that away, and I'm going in there to win. I'm coming as a world champion to defend the title, and I'm going to give everything in training camp and everything in the fight. So, you know, expect a good fight, and I'm coming to win. Thank you.
Next up to the podium, I want to bring up one of Canelo's co-trainers and managers, very instrumental in Canelo's career throughout the years, got him to this point. I want him to come up and say a few words about training, what he thinks about the fight, and that's the famous José Chepo Reynoso. Chepo? Okay.
¿Qué tal? Muy buenas tardes a todos y cada uno de ustedes. Qué bueno que vinieron a esta conferencia para anunciar otro gran reto de Saúl.
Very good that all of you are here to announce this big challenge, this other challenge for Saúl Canelo Alvarez.
Les voy a contar una pequeña historia de allá del 24 de junio de 1968.
I will tell you a small story from June 24, 1968.
Todo México se paralizó porque un peleador, un hijo querido de México iba a tratar de conquistar el Madison Square Garden de Nueva York.
Mexico was paralyzed because a child of Mexico, a fighter, was trying to conquer the arena of Madison Square Garden.
Manuel el Pulgarcito Ramos disputaba el campeonato mundial de peso completo a Joe Frazier.
Manuel el Pulgarcito Ramos challenged Joe Frazier for the heavyweight world title.
Todo México estábamos atentos, todo México se paralizó ante la posibilidad de lograr esa gran hazaña.
All of Mexico was paralyzed. We were attentive at the chance of winning that great achievement.
En el primer round parecía que Pulgarcito lo lograba porque casi noquea a Frazier.
In the first round, it appeared that he would achieve that because he almost knocked out Joe Frazier.
Pero el gozo se vino al pozo porque en el segundo round se acabaron las ilusiones.
In that very next round, those illusions were ended.
Pararon la pelea porque Pulgarcito ya estaba muy golpeado y bueno, se acabó aquello.
The fight ended right there, and the dream ended for us because he was badly hurt.
Todo México lloró y yo también lloré esa noche, me acuerdo, porque estábamos ilusionados.
All of Mexico cried, and I cried as well, because we all had the illusion. We were all hopeful.
Ahora el destino nos pone nuevamente, bueno, en ese entonces yo tenía 15 años como Martina, pero me acuerdo bien y hoy estamos en el Madison Square Garden.
I was 15 years old back then, and I'm just happy that today we're here again at Madison Square Garden.
Y el 15 de diciembre, México se va a paralizar porque Saúl va a lograr su tercer título en diferentes categorías y va a pasar a la historia y todo México se va a sentir orgulloso de su familia, de su equipo y de su Canelo. Así que ¡viva México, señores! Y nos vemos el día 15 de diciembre aquí en el fabuloso escenario e histórico como es el Madison Square Garden de Nueva York. Gracias.
On the December 15, we will score another great victory for Canelo Alvarez so that Mexico can be proud of him, can be proud of people of our dear Canelo Alvarez. We'll see you with this great victory on December 15 on the great arena of Madison Square Garden.
Thank you. Thank you, Gabriel. Gracias, Chepo. Gracias por las palabras. Now it's my pleasure to introduce one of the premier trainers in all of boxing. He's been alongside carrying Canelo's career, and since day one when he entered the gym in Guadalajara, Mexico, Eddie Reynoso will be the trainer of the year after Canelo wins December 15th. So I want to bring him up to say a few words. Eddie Reynoso. Eddie?
Pues buenas tardes, gracias antes que nada por todos los presentes aquí.
Good afternoon, and thank you to everyone present here.
Y pues bien contentos también con la nueva noticia con DAZN, con Golden Boy.
We're very happy also with the news about Golden Boy and DAZN.
Y el 15 de diciembre pues tenemos otro reto importante en la carrera de Saúl.
On the December 15, we have another important challenge in the career of Canelo Alvarez.
El boxeo europeo realmente ya tiene tiempo caminando bastante fuerte, empujando.
The European boxing has a lot of time of moving strong, going forward strong.
Grandes campeones, Frampton, Joshua, por mencionar algunos.
Great champions such as Frampton and Joshua, just to mention a few.
Rocky Fielding es un peleador fuerte, un peleador que viene con una buena racha de triunfos, de knockouts.
Rocky Fielding is a very tough and strong fighter who's coming off a nice string of good victories.
Sabemos que tenemos un reto muy grande en subir a las 168 libras.
We know it's a big challenge to be moving up to 168 pounds.
Y que nos vamos a enfrentar a un boxeador, a un peleador fuerte, con una muy buena escuela boxística.
And we know that we will fight a boxer, a strong boxer who is well schooled.
Pero queremos hacer historia, queremos hacerle saber al mundo que el boxeo mexicano siempre va a ser el número uno.
We want to make history, and we want to let everyone know that Mexican boxing will always be number one.
Nos vamos a preparar como siempre con mucha dedicación, con mucha disciplina y esperamos ese día 15 de diciembre coronar a Saúl en una tercera división.
We will prepare as always, 100% very dedicated and well, and we hope to make Canelo Alvarez a three-division world champion.
Y de nuevamente,
now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege and pleasure to introduce the biggest star in boxing today. At just 28 years old, Canelo Alvarez has an astonishing record of 50-1, 34 knockouts. He's coming off the biggest win of his career. Canelo is just getting better and better every fight out. And obviously now, he's the owner of the richest contract, thank you, Skipper, in sports history. So I want to bring him up to say a few words. Saúl Canelo Alvarez.
Bueno, Primero que nada quiero dar las gracias a todos, el apoyo que siempre me han brindado.
Before everything, I want to thank everyone for the support that they always give me.
Estoy muy contento de estar aquí. Hace muchos años que quería venir a Nueva York a pelear.
I'm very happy to be here. It's been many years that I've been wanting to fight here.
Hoy estoy aquí, me siento muy contento. Quiero traerles y brindarles una gran pelea a la afición de aquí de Nueva York.
I'm here and I'm very happy, and I want to give a great fight to the fans in New York.
Para mí es un reto nuevo, subir de división, entrar en la zona de confort del campeón.
For me, it's a challenge. It's a new challenge to move up a division and to move into the comfort zone of the champion.
Sabemos el reto que tenemos enfrente, pero nos vamos a preparar muy bien para entrar en la historia del boxeo mexicano.
We know that the challenge that we have in front of us, and we're going to train real hard to enter the history of Mexican boxing.
También, por otra parte, siempre he dicho que unas puertas se cierran para abrirse otras mejores.
Also, I've always said that when one door closes, another door opens.
Estoy muy contento con esta alianza que hicimos con DAZN. Muchas gracias.
We're very happy with this new alliance that we've made with DAZN. Thank you very much.
Pero lo más importante, dejen por la cantidad que se hizo, lo que voy a ganar. Lo más importante en lo que me enfoqué es en que la afición pueda ver buen boxeo gratis. Eso es lo principal, eso es lo que quiero.
Forget about what the price is, the amount of money that we're making. The most important thing is that the fans can enjoy this fight at a very low price.
Muchas gracias, DAZN, muchas gracias, Golden Boy. Estoy muy contento, muchas cosas creo que no las podría expresar, muy difícil, pero muy contento por esto, un nuevo reto para mí y estamos listos para asumir este reto. Gracias a todos, gracias a mi equipo, gracias Golden Boy, mi familia, gracias a todos. Muchas gracias.
Thank you to Golden Boy, thank you to DAZN, thank you to my team, thank you to my family. There are a lot of things that I can't express, but I'm very happy. Thank you.
With us, a WBA super middleweight champion of the world, Rocky Fielding. Welcome. You're in New York City. Tell me what your feelings about fighting at Madison Square Garden.
I'm very excited, and I'm over the moon, and I'm privileged to be fighting there. It's a dream come true. Every fighter's dream is to fight at Madison Square Garden, and I've got the chance to fight there. It's unbelievable.
Well, you're not only fighting at Madison Square Garden, you're fighting Canelo, who is maybe one of the best fighters of our time right now. Now, he's a counter-puncher, and he goes to the body a lot. What's your plan of defense and attack for a man like this?
I'll have to do a lot of sit-ups, make sure my stomach is strong. But yeah, I know I'm much of a elite fighter, and how good Canelo is. I've watched him over the years. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan. You know what I mean? I've watched him and studied him, and now I'm fighting him. But yeah, he's an all-round elite fighter. He can do everything. He does everything well, right. He doesn't make much mistakes. But it's my time to make him make some mistakes and me to capitalise on it and do what I do and use the advantage what I've got to win.
Mistakes, that's a big word in sports. Usually the team that makes the least mistakes wins.
Yeah.
Now tell me, did you watch his last fight with GGG, and what were your thoughts on it?
Yeah, to be honest, I watched bits of it. The bits that I did see, he looked good, Canelo. Do you know what I mean? He stood his ground a bit more than the first fight. He countered well, he slipped and slided well, he put it on Triple G. I thought it was a close fight, and I did think Canelo nipped it. I'll have to watch it back now next few weeks and study it a bit more as fighting him, not as a fan.
Now, let me ask you, you might have the advantage here. You're already at 168, and he's coming up on weight. I mean, what advantage do you feel that you have over him?
Well, that's it.
And you are much taller.
Yeah. Well, as he's saying, it's a challenge for him to step up for the 8 pounds, and it's a big challenge for me to fight an elite fighter. So I've got advantages advantages. You know, the height, I carry the weight well, I'm heavy-handed. I'm coming down to the weight, I make it comfortable. I've been at that weight so many fights, so many years, and as you say, he's stepping up. So it's interesting all round. Everyone's interested to see how he's going to perform at the weight above. So yeah, I'll use everything what I can do to win.
Do you walk around at 168, or will you be needing to lose some weight during this camp here?
Yeah. No, I don't. No, I think it's only Floyd Mayweather that walks around on his weight. Do you know what I mean? I think a fighter, walks around at a comfortable weight. Yeah, I'll have weight to lose, but I make it comfortable. I get strong. My strength increases, and as I say, yeah, make the weight comfortable and be ready for the night.
Hey, and talk about DAZN. DAZN, that is the new way, streaming video. Huh?
Oh yeah, it's brilliant for boxing. And this fight's free on DAZN, I think. So they're taking over boxing. These some fights that are getting made now on there are unbelievable, and I can see the future being bright for them.
Well, today we heard you were down ringing the bell on Wall Street. What did you think of Wall Street?
It was unbelievable. It's an experience. It'd be something I'll never forget, and it was great. It was something different, and I got a text off a friend just telling me how the list of people that have rang the bell, and then you got me, a guy from Liverpool who just turns up and rings the bell. It's unbelievable.
Well, say a shout out to your fans.
Yeah, thanks for everyone that's supporting, and I appreciate it. I'm getting some good feedback on social media and stuff, and good support coming over, so I appreciate it all, and I thank everyone.
Are you going to go back over to London and train, or are you going to train over here, or Liverpool?
Yeah, back home in Manchester. Yeah,
Manchester.
Yeah, I'm from Liverpool, but I train in Manchester. We've got a good team there. We've got a couple of guys in big fights the week after me, so we're all going to be training together. I won't be going away, and I'll come over here 10 days before the fight and get used to the time difference and things like that. So I'll have it all planned out, but I'm looking forward to it.
You ever run into AJ over there?
No. Maybe at some shows you bump into him, but I go to a couple of the fights. I go to his fights. I'm a big boxing fan as well, so I go to shows, but I haven't seen him much. But if it did, it would only be at the shows. He's a big star, and so you get hounded if he goes to any boxing shows.
Is your family coming over, and are a lot of fans? This could be the time to come to New York, and everybody wants to come to New York, right?
Yeah, I've got a lot coming over. A lot of my family, friends. I've got maybe 1,000 or so coming over, which is unbelievable. And you get to experience New York. Yeah, I'm bringing me 2 babies over as well, and it's going to be a great experience and a great journey for everyone.
You have children?
Yeah, I got a 2-year-old and a 5-week-old. So.
Oh, a new baby.
Yeah. So it's going to be a great ride and a great journey for us all as a family.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
You're here at Madison Square Garden. You're usually on the West Coast. Tell us your feelings about being here in New York.
No, me siento muy contento. Para mí es un honor estar aquí. Desde hace años he querido estar aquí. Hoy estoy y me siento muy contento de entrar en la historia del Madison Square Garden. Para mí es muy importante y para mi carrera también. Así que estoy muy emocionado de estar aquí el 15 de diciembre.
I'm very happy to be here at Madison Square Garden, to be able to give great fights to all my fans right here at Madison Square Garden.
You're one of the great fighters at 160 pounds, middleweights, GGG. You have a whole list of people, Danny Jacobs coming up. Why did you decide to fight this fight at 168?
Porque quiero hacer historia, entrar en el top 10 de los mexicanos, de los únicos mexicanos que han ganado en 3 divisiones diferentes, títulos mundiales. Quiero hacer historia, le gané al mejor de las 160 libras. Quiero ganar este título y que se vengan las mejores peleas, ¿no? Esta pelea es muy importante para mí, es un gran reto, pero estamos listos para esto.
I want to make history. I want to make history and be part of the top 10 of fighters, Mexican fighters, to be 3-division world champions. And I want to move up and win this world title, so that's why we did this.
Now, do you think you'll go back at all to defend at 160, or do you think, were you having trouble making weight at 160 by chance?
No, realmente me siento muy cómodo en 160 libras. Queremos ganar este título y después veremos qué hacemos, ¿no? Pero nuestra idea es bajar de peso y estar en las 160 libras.
I still feel comfortable at 160 pounds. The idea right now is to win the world title at 168 pounds, then come back down because I still feel comfortable there.
Now, DAZN, streaming, video, tell me a little bit about this concept. I mean, you are like the king of pay-per-views. You know, they were charging, what, $79, $80? Tell me about now this new streaming. You think this is the new innovation of the future?
Sí, este es el futuro. Este es el futuro de todos los deportes, de toda la televisión. Realmente me siento muy contento de estar aquí, me siento contento porque ahora la gente puede disfrutar de las peleas gratis y eso me mantiene muy contento porque al final es lo que quiero, que toda la gente disfrute del boxeo, así sea aficionado o no sea aficionado, que disfrute de estos grandes eventos.
I'm very happy that fans will be able to enjoy great fights at a very, very low price. This is the future of TV. This is the future of sports, and I'm just most happy that everyone can enjoy these fights at a very low price.
And I just wanted to ask you, back to the fight, he's much taller. How are you going to get in on
Sí, ese es mi riesgo, ¿no? Es el peso de él, mi riesgo es ese, ¿no? Que él está en la zona de confort de él, en su peso más grande, más fuerte quizás, pero estamos listos para asumir este reto.
Look, that's the risk. That's the risk I'm taking by moving up in weight. I'm entering his comfort zone where he's going to be bigger, maybe even stronger. So we'll have to see, but that's the risk I'm taking.
And I'm Kristal Hart reporting from Madison Square Garden. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the fights.